Hey everybody, it's Greg again, back from the dead, back here to do another episode of Unbreakable podcast. It is Thursday, January 23rd, and I'm going to tell you all about just what you want to hear as you're eating lunch or whatever, all about my experiences in the hospital, getting this other cataract out here, huh? New lens in there, 20/20 vision there. Amazing, just like science fiction stuff. Now, since they've done both eyes, I'm going back in March to get the third eye done. So do you remember that episode of the Twilight Zone where that guy was behind the raise your hand if you're the Martian, and he was working behind the counter. He had a hat on. Turned out to be a guy from Venus. Had a third eye in his forehead. Okay. Anyway, uh, gonna talk about them. Of course, we have to talk Eagles. Of course, we're getting closer and closer to the championship game on Sunday. I got more thoughts about the Eagles. If not today, tomorrow, I'm going to share with you some of my prop bets that I think are going to hit. I've been doing pretty good. I had Barkley last week, of course, of course. And I'm just going to put it out there into the universe and see what happens, right? Um, and I got to tell you, Sunday, we're all going to, I don't have tickets to the game, so we're all going to get together. We're going to eat like a Philadelphia thing. It's going to be a Philadelphia day, and we're going to get cheesesteaks, and we're going to get tasty cakes and soft pretzels. No scrapple, I don't like them. And, we're just going to do the Philly thing. So I'm going to talk about if you go to order your cheesesteak, how to order. But before we talk about that, all that crap, uh, first of all, January 23rd, 48 years since my dad passed away. 48 years. Up there in heaven, hello, Dad. I hope you're watching. I hope you're proud of everybody down here. We miss you still. 48 years, doesn't time pass but fast? It's like you think about it, it's like, whoa, 48 years? That's a long time. But, I still have memories. My memories are starting to fade, and I hate to think of that. That's what happens when you get it. That's like the surgeon said to me today. I said in his office today, I said, why can't I see? Because, see, I have to use reading glasses now to read. And, but I can see far away 20/20, which I haven't been able to do since I was a kid back in 1822 or some damn thing. So I can see far away, which is the goal. Now, when I go to a Phillies game this summer, I'll be able to actually read the names on the back of the uniforms, How about that? But I got to wear a thin pair of reading glasses to read. So I just was curious. I said, why is it? He said, well, because young guys, and he emphasized the word young guys can adjust. You don't need that transfer. You don't need that crap. Young guys automatically do it. When you need the brain tells you, when you go from long distance viewing to reading your phone or whatever, the young guys will automatically do adjustment. The old guys, you need help. So anyway, it is what it is. You go in, here's the way I look at it. You go in like you're going into a garage, spare parts, right? I look at the human body like a car. Everybody, you take your car and take care of it, but no matter how well you take care of it, you got to take it in once in a while. Get some air in the tires, right? Maybe replace this, replace that. What the hell? So, that's the way the body is. And sometimes, thank God they can do this stuff now. They can just pop an implant into your eye, and like you could see, it's like amazing stuff. Next time I go in, though, brain transplant, because then I'll be able to remember what I had for breakfast. Anyway, hey, before we get too far into the show, we always have to salute the patron saint of this fine, fine but cheap podcast. And of course, we know who it is, Bud the Great, the late Bud. There he is. Hey, Bud. And this is when he was a little creature. He was sitting in my little chin and yeah, look at him, isn't he? Cutie pie. Well, I couldn't decide which picture of Bud I wanted to use today. So I got three. This is Tongue Man Bud. There he is. Huh? Tongue Man. Doesn't he look like me? Even with the tongue. Ah, you can tell we're a chip off the old. The apple doesn't fall far from the tree. Yeah, there you go. And the last one here, Bud, he's made up like a clown. I don't know why. We just had that thing we put around his neck. Now, take notice of his teeth. I went to the same orthodontist doctor. He did a great job too, didn't he? Oh yeah. We love you, Bud, and we miss you. All right, so let's start with this thing. So I went into the hospital yesterday. Got into all the arrangements for game. My doctor was great. Everything. Get into the waiting. Two things happened. Number one, they had the thing on the TV, and I realized morning TV sucks. See, I don't watch TV. I get up early and I work. I do my stuff. I do a lot of my best writing in the morning. And I don't watch morning TV. But when you're stuck in the waiting room there with nothing else to do, I had my phone, but there's no magazine. You're listening to Kelly and Rick Kelly and whatever. I said to Holly, is it Kelly and Regis? No, Regis died about 2 years. What the hell do I know? I thought she was with Regis. I'm like, what the hell? She's with all these men. And Regis, now she's apparently, her husband's on the show. Wow. I could tell how he got that gig, huh? Jeez. He was actually sleeping with the star. Frankie. Anyway, so yes, that sucked. And then we're waiting in the waiting room for it. And because it got there a little earlier, because with the expressway, you never know. You just never know. And I'm the type of guy, I like to get to places early to do it. It just kills me when I get to someplace late because I think I'm missing something out. But when you got surgery, you want to get there. So we got there probably two. And I had to pee. I had to pee really bad. I was like Forrest Gump at the White House. Remember that? You drank all those Dr. Peppers, had to pee. So I had to pee. And but I did see what happens is you're in the waiting room and the receptionist comes and gets you, or the nurse and says, Mr. Smith, it's time. It's time to take your brain out. And and then he come and gets you. And you go back and you get prepped. So I'm thinking to myself this whole hour, should I go and pee or not? I don't want to miss it, right? Like, what are the odds that I'm here for like an hour and a half and I go and pee for 5 minutes and I come back and I find out that I missed my call, What are the odds? So I'm holding. I'm thinking to myself, you know what? I don't have to pee. I can pee after the surgery. What the hell? I got my whole life to pee. So I said, I'm not peeing. So I'm there again. And the bladder is going to be messages like, come on, let's go. So I finally said, hi, I said, hey, you know what? Why am I whispering? I got to pee. So she said, all right. I said, you stay here, watch the stuff. I didn't want anybody steal my jacket. It was an Eagles jacket. What the hell? So I said, watch the stuff. I'll go pee. I'm going there. I'll go pee and I'll be right back. What are the chances that they're going to call me, right? So, I go pee. And, I'm there. And you know what happens there. Wash my hand off. So I come in and I see the first thing I see is Big closure. Oh, see, didn't I tell you? That's what happens. It happens every freaking time. It just gets to me. No wonder my blood pressure is going. Anyway, so I went had the surgery. The cool thing was my doctor, and he said, well, what kind of music do you want to do? And because the last time I went and had the right eye done 2 days before Christmas, and he had Trans-Siberian Orchestra playing. Now, it's not something like the Lawrence Welk kind of thing that you had to, your parents forced you to watch when you were growing up. No, it's like this headbanger. And that was cool. I mean, I couldn't move my head anyway because I had struck down. My eye was open like this. I hope they don't. I hope they don't use that picture there that I just did as the thing for the episode. They always have like one picture there that was going on. So, and sometimes I look at it later and I'm like, yeah, they catch you at the worst with your hand up like this. So anyway, so this time I got to pick my movies. And the surgeon says to me, what do you want? Red Hot Chili Peppers? And I said, no, I can't take that. My stomach can't take that. Just kidding, So I finally chose the Beatles. You can't go wrong with the Beatles. Even if all these youngsters in there, these millennials, whatever the hell you call them, are in this surgery or whatever, you got the anesthesiologist, you got the nurses, you got this guy, you got this guy, you got this guy. So even if they don't like the Beatles or don't even know who the Beatles are, chances are if they listen to the music, they'll like it. So the first song they played was Here Comes Old Fat Tucky Duck, wheeling up, coming in. And I'm like half dozing off there, and I'm seeing colors and everything as he's digging into it. So the Beatles, I could have died right there on the table out in the back. Then they played yesterday. Then I don't know. I was out of it then. I was a little loopy. And that was it. The only thing I remember was I woke up and he said, it's all done. Okay. Oh, I gotta tell you, when they were wheeling me into shoulder, they really like the operation, the surgical rooms are away from the main thing. They take you through the hall and everything. And we're finally getting to the office, right? Oh, I'm almost up to bed. And I hear this drilling. And obviously they're doing some sort of renovations in the hospital or something like that. Because, I'm just kidding around. That's what kind of guy I am. So I'm laying on the stretcher there. And the guy is, his name's Kenny. And he's pushing me. He is excellent driver, an excellent driver. So he's pushing me. And we hear this, you can't help but hear this boom, like a jackhammer. And I said to him, what are you doing? Can you take somebody's spleen out? Oh. And he just laughs. I guess he hears him. Man. So it's good. It's good. I ended up with a new eye, and it's good. Thank God. It's that. So I told you the next thing you're going to do is a little brains. Get the brains up there. All right, so I want to read this before we talk about the Eagles. Now, as I said, I got to put the reading glasses on so I can do close up. There you go. So, these are really cheap. They just got these over the counter. Well, these are good for them. When I go back and see the surgeon in March, he's going to prescribe the real stuff, the real expensive. These are $2.99. He's going to prescribe really stuff as far as reading and see. because then he's going down on them. I said, adjusting to the surgery, blah, 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 blah. Yeah. And from there, and these are this. All right, all right. So this is what we're going to do. So I told you Sunday, we're having a film today, right? We're having steak sandwiches, cheesesteak stuff I usually don't eat. Yeah, because I'm really watching them eat now. We've lost some weight, and I feel good. But, the Eagles aren't in the NFC Championship every freaking day, right? So I said, well, let's do another one. Let's do a film freaking again. So what I did, what I did was I pulled up the menu for Pat Steaks. Now, it's not that we're going to Pat Steaks. We don't live in Philadelphia. We live in the suburb of Philadelphia. And we're not going to drive into Philadelphia just to get a free Pat Steak. But I said that we were there a long time. I was there all the time as a kid. We'd come back from ball games, 3 o'clock in the morning, and we'd be chopping on cheesesteaks right there where they filmed Rotten, And I've been at Pat's many, many times in the middle of the week. You see all kinds of stuff going on. But hey, I was not none of my business. I enjoy my cheesesteak. Anyway, I brought up their menu, and they tell you how to order stuff. They actually tell you how to order stuff. I don't know. I was just thinking about this on the way out from the hospital. So here's the menu. Now, if you listen to the show, I've done close to 500 episodes. I have a typical Philadelphia accent. I say things like water, the door, open the door. I say it. So, but I'm going to accentuate the accent a little bit for you, just for your entertainment. Okay? So this is the Pat Steak. So, hey, when you got a cheesesteak, you got steak and you got a cheesesteak. And then you got an extra cheesesteak. And then you got a pizza steak. And then you got a mushroom steak. And then you got a mushroom cheese steak. And then you got a mushroom pizza stick. And then you got a pepper stick. And then you got a pepper cheese stick. And then you got a mushroom pepper pizza stick. Then you got your chicken stick, your chicken cheese stick. And then you got the lower end of the menu. You know what I mean? You got the roast pork, you got the hot dog, you got the large hot dog, then you got the small fish cake, and you got the large fish cake. Who the hell orders fish cake when they come to Pat's, right? What the hell is it? All right, so then you got fries, cheese fries, and drink. Now, tips for ordering. Listen to this. They tell you how to order. Now, this is really South Philadelphia, The tips don't practically there. If you don't do it right, look out. All right, step 1. Specify what you want with your steak. All right? With or without. Now, they don't spell it with, W-I-T-H. They spell it with, W-I-T. I swear to God. I thought, okay, that's the way people talk down here, right? But they actually write it that way, too. I was like, what the hell? So, with or without onions. Step 2. Specify plain, cheese whiz, provolone, American or pizza stick. Hey. Step 3. Have your money ready. Cash is key. Credit card surcharge will apply. You know what I mean? And everything's quick now. Come on, let's go. Get the cash out. Let's go. You're not the only person doing so. What the hell? Go. All right, step 4. Order just your steak at the first window. Not the second window, the first window. What are you, stupid? Order fries and drinks at the second window. I said the second, not the third window, the second. And step 5, eat up while it's hot. They have to tell you. So anyway, that's it. Like I said, where we go, cats? Because it's, if I lived around the corner of the pets, I'd love to choose it. Not there, so we're gone. So, all right, city. like I said, tomorrow's Friday. We're going to talk more about this tomorrow. I'm going to start talking a little bit about the Chiefs and Bills too. I'm starting to get a little handle on the game. You know, it's a tough game because it's so close. One way you got the Chiefs at home, the two-time defending Super Bowl champions, going for an unprecedented third Super Bowl. And you know, the Chiefs get all the calls. That's the way it is. The referees, don't touch Patrick Mahomes, God forbid. You know, did you see that with that sneaky little prick did last time? He was near the side and he slowed up. He wanted to get hit. He wanted to get hit so that he could flop out of bounds and get the 15-yard penalty on the Texan guy they used to. So you got to watch for stuff like that, you know? I mean, you're busy playing football and yet you got to watch for crap like that. I mean, what the hell? So the Chiefs they got the Chiefs, okay. And then you got the Bills, who are underdogs by a point and a half. But I like the Bills because the Bills are motivated. They're hungrier than the Chiefs. The Chiefs are like these big fat cats. They win anyway. They could play like crap, but they win anyway. They're so lucky. Oh, God. The Chiefs are like you want to take them to the casino with them and play the slots, you know? They're so lucky. But I like the Bills. Josh Allen, he probably should be MVP. I think Aaron Sigma Buckley should. I really do. Okay, he's not good. So what? He's breaking all kinds of records. He is a game changer. He is, you know, if you let Saquon Barkley play quarterback, he could probably do that too. I mean, why penalize the guy because he's not quarterback? Jesus. All right, so I like Josh Allen. I think he's going to run and run and win. Two things about this game. I'm not sure who to pick to win yet. Maybe I'll have an answer in time. But I'll tell you what I do like. I like Josh Allen to go over his running. Well, I think it's 50 and a half. Now that sounds like a lot of yards for quarterback, but Josh Allen could run. And he's going to run often too. And it's the playoffs, baby. It's the playoffs. It is the AFC Championship. If you're not going to run, then what are you going to run? You know, he says he saved himself all season just for this moment. So I would take him for run. And the other thing, you got to admit, Travis Kelce is a hell of a football player in the playoffs. Look what he did last week. He scored a touchdown. He went over 100 yards receiving. He caught, 8 or 9 balls? I mean, he is amazing. He turns it up a notch during the playoffs. So you got to take him. I was surprised. I looked at his line. It's only like 69 and a half yards. He's going to break that. And the reason why, too, is Buffalo allows tight ends to catch balls. That's the way they do. And Travis Kelce is now tied all-time playoff list with the great Jerry Rice from the San Francisco 49ers. Most 100-yard games in the playoffs. The time. Travis Kelce, I think he's going to be back. But you just never know. You know, with Taylor Swift on his arm, you never know, right? Maybe she'll talk about it a bit and he'll retire. So if Sunday's his last game, don't you think he's going to want to rack up 100 yards receiving just so he can break that record? Don't you think so? I think so. So I'm taking Travis Kelce over. I'm taking him. All right, so let's talk about him. Huh? I still love the Eagles. I mean, the line is going to 6. What the hell? You know, after the Eagles beat the Rams in the Snow Globe 2, the line came out and it was like 3.5. Eagles favored by 3.5 over Washington. That soon went up to 4.5. Within a day, it was in the fives, and now it's 6. So obviously, some of us put money for the Eagles. I don't know. I still like the Eagles. I still think the Eagles are this upper echelon team there with the Bills and the Chiefs. Yeah, put the Ravens there too. You gotta put the Ravens there too. Maybe you could put the Lions there. You know, the Lions lost last week, but that's one level, okay? And you got Washington a little lower. Okay, I'm not saying Washington doesn't have a good team, and I'm not saying they can't win on Sunday because they absolutely can. 2 NFC East teams battle each other. It's going to be hard for a game. 1-1 this year. I was at the first Thursday night game. Okay. And so this is the rubber game of the match. I just think the Eagles know that they're on a mission, get to the Super Bowl, win the freaking Super Bowl, okay? Washington, their day will come down the road. Jaden Daniels, don't forget, as great as he is, he's still a rookie. How is he going to play in the NFC Championship game in Philadelphia? That crowd is going to go nuts. Is it going to be too big for him? Yeah. Probably not. I mean, he's played well, but we don't know that. We don't know. The Eagles are really good against the run. Their defense is a difference. You know, is Brian Anderson going to go off? Eagles really held Terry McLaurin with the receiver check the prior 2 games. And they, Zach Ertz, our old reliable, Zach Ertz, our old friend, I think he's going to get hits. Now, don't forget, Zach Ertz scored a touchdown in the 2 games that Washington was playing with Philadelphia this year. And I think coming back to the link, I think Zach Ertz is going to get his. In fact, he might even score a touchdown. So keep that in mind. But otherwise, I just think the Eagles are going to keep these guys in check. I really, really do. Of course, the big thing is turnovers. You don't want to turn the ball over on your side of the field and give Washington a short field, right? And you don't want to turn the ball over in the red zone as you're going in to score. When you get in the red zone, you got to cash in. You have to cash in. Yes, field goals are okay. And yeah, am I concerned about our kicker? Yes, yeah, you got to be. But I think Jake is going to. I really do. And the weather's supposed to be warmer, so but 41, partly sunny. Man, that's going to seem, compared to last Sunday, this is going to seem like they're playing in Bermuda or something up towards here. So I think Jake Elliott's going to get it. But ideally, you want to score touchdowns when you get down here. All right. So you got Barkley. Use Barkley, okay? His line is up at 125 yards. Is his line right there? That may seem like a lot. But Saquon Barkley is crushing it, right? 200 yards here, 200 yards there. Yeah, 2 things. Saquon ran for over 200 yards against the Rams. And the Rams are ranked number 8 as far as run defenses are concerned in the NFL. High ranking, but Saquon shredded them. Now, they made a little mistake there, those Rams did. Give them credit because they're playing through a bunch of crap. You know, with the wildfires, they have other stuff on their mind. But they really, you got to give the Rams, and I do. But they try putting 8 men in the box, 9 men in the box. You know, bringing up their safeties, bringing up their secondary. to try their linebackers, try to stop Saquon. Problem is, if Saquon breaks through that first line of defense, there's nobody back there to stop him. Nobody back there, and they're not going to catch him. Yeah, and Saquon was just playing with this Javon Verse guy last week, the guy who said he hates all Philadelphia fans. Oh my God, I wish I didn't give him the food. I don't think he's watching. Plus, I wouldn't give you guys the food. You're my friends. All right, so, but Saquon was taking off on that long touchdown run, and he was kind of slowing up and looking back, and I'm like, ha ha, ha ha. So that's the thing. You bring 8 men in the box, Saquon breaks that, he's off to the races, right? You got guys hanging back. All right, Saquon breaks that. He gets into the secondary. He's fast. He can outrun you, or he could juke you, like I do with the wheelchair. But this way, that way. Anyway, how do you stop the guy? I don't know. I don't know. I think Washington they are susceptible to the pass too. So when you're not using Saquon, and I don't expect Hurts to run around like he did last Sunday. I think he's going to keep it cool. He's going to drop back. He is going to use Dallas Goedert again, he's been using lately. Dallas Goedert. I think A.J. Brown can have a big game on Sunday. And you know who I think is going to have a good game? Devontae Smith. Why do I say that? What happened the last time Devontae Smith played against Washington? Down in Washington. He had that pass over the middle. Nobody was all he had to do was catch the ball. It was like, 2 minutes left? And the clock would have ran out because Washington had no time, right? Instead, Eagles gave the ball back. Washington we know what happened. We know what happened. Took the ball down, and they scored the touchdown, and they beat us, okay? So I think Devontae Smith wants the tone food. He knows what happened. And I think he's going to have a good game. I really. So my initial prediction is Eagles 27, Washington 13. I think that's it. But, that could change by soon. And that's the reason why you need to tune in tomorrow and Saturday, because you just never know. Couple things before I let it from today. Let's see. I'm old, okay, I'm old. 122 years old. What the hell? You're going to get old someday too. Trust me, all you whippersnappers out there. I showed you a picture. What it is? The Budster in my wheelchair. Well, I got news. I have ordered a new wheelchair. Yes, I have. It should be here in a couple weeks. It's going to be spiffy. I ordered it because literally this one is falling apart. It is. It's. You know what? It has served its purpose. It has carried me around with a great deal of what should I say? Fortitude, whatever. For fun. So, it's all apart. You got the bearings, or when I try to push it, it's got all kinds of squeaky noises in it and stuff. The sides are falling apart. I'm like dragging on the ground. Anyway, so new wheelchair coming up, couple weeks, and I love it. I love it. It's like when you get a new car. You know what that's like? You got that new car smell, that the seats, and you got all the extras in there, air conditioning, I'm gonna have the same thing too. My new chair is going to be a convertible. Don't talk to them, and I'll show it to you when it's here. There's the old chair, and the old bird. All right. I guess you're sick of me by now. So I want to sign off. Hey, I know there's some new people watching out there. Thank you for watching. Thanks for listening. And if you ever want to catch any of the old episodes, I don't know, I forget what I'm up to now, but I think there's at least 475 of these babies in the vault. If you really want to torture yourself, I mean torture yourself, or put yourself to sleep at night. Like if you can't sleep, instead of taking a warm shower or getting a warm glass of milk, or whatever, reading a boring book, put one of my old shows. That's gonna that'll do the trick. In case you want to torture yourself, go to YouTube, great YouTube, great. And look up the Unbreakable Spirits channel. Spirits with an S. And you'll be able to find all my old crap there, okay? And I appreciate it. You subscribe, I appreciate it. I don't make anything from this. This is free. This is just me to you, just spreading a little happiness in the world, right? Which we need. We need happiness in the world. We need to smile, right? In case you've never seen the show, this is what I do. I come on, I talk crap, and I try to make you laugh, right? Because that's what we do. I try not to talk about politics. I did over the summer. I had a lot of nasty comments. I was like, a lot of people, no. Don't talk politics unless somebody says something really stupid. Then I can't help it. I gotta come on and I gotta say, that was stupid. And I was doing a lot of trust. Anyway, so yeah, I'm here almost every day. So just come and join me and say hello, okay? All right. And you do the same thing, spread a little happiness around, make somebody smile too. Yep. It makes life worthwhile living, right? Change your life. That's what I said to the surgeon today before I leave. Change your life. You're a life changer, doctor. You are a life changer. And you have a good job. Now, I don't think he's making a lot of this, but he is changing lives. Isn't that wonderful to be able to give people their sleep back? Huh? He could go home and sleep. Whatever. So do the same thing. Go out and change somebody's life. Okay? No matter what you do, you could still do it. You could still make somebody happy today. Do it. Listen to Daddy. Do it. All right, I'll be back tomorrow. We'll talk more Eagles, of course. And whatever else crap there is to talk about. All right, everybody. Thanks a lot for listening. Thanks a lot for watching. And take care. See you.